Okay, so on Saturday, I said that I had come up with a brainwave while I was on the road and that I had an announcement to make on Monday. And Monday it is, and I am absolutely delighted to be able to share this information with you. This is the story. Many years ago, when I started my recording journey, I used to sit in a chair in my living room, my friend Jerry's chair. And I used to sit and record and give out my little tools from my toolbox. And I did this every day or every couple of days. And I loved it, and I still love doing it. So when you get give and when you learn teach, that's all I do. All I do is tell stories. So I've been offering these tools because I don't ever want anybody to have the struggles that I have had. I want you guys to be able to use my tools so that you don't have to go through as much madness. However, now we're going to reverse it. I have asked my amazing web developer to set up an email address that's going to handle this very experiment. What I am offering to do is this. Every single Monday, starting next Monday, I am going to read out an email that I receive from you guys with a specific question that you want answered specific to you, not to me. So do you remember I used to do things of 30 days of 30 things that you don't know about me? We're going to kind of reverse that so that when you have challenges and you're looking for, you can't see the wood for the trees and you're just looking for answers, I'm going to do that for you. So the email address is this, and I'm going to explain the email address afterwards. www.iampositivemindset.ie. Do not use more than 200 words. 200 words is your max. Explain what the issue is that you want answered. If you want to stay anonymous, keep it as neutral as possible, okay? Because we won't be changing the stuff that we're reading out. And you have options. We're either going to read it out for you with your name, if you don't mind, or we're going to read it out anonymously for you if you absolutely want to stay anonymous. We will provide that for you. Or if you want to come live on screen with me to discuss your email, we can do that. So you have three options, all right? Now, what does WWND stand for? Let me tell you. Over the years, lots of clients have said to me that when they go home and they have challenges, they'd say to themselves, now what would Nicola do? And they say this to their kids. What would Nicola do? WWND is a thing. This didn't happen with one or two people. This has happened with many people over the years. They come in and they say, I said to myself during the week, what would Nicola do? So Mondays in here are going to be known as WWND, what would Nicola do? So myself and my team will sit down every week and decide which question deserves to be called out that Monday. Now, hopefully we'll have like a litany of emails where we'll have a couple of weeks of Mondays whereby we can go through and answer these questions. But I just think it's really, really important that, you know, I have a fantastic platform here, lads, and we're doing good guns and we're doing great work. But it's just another little layer of value that I want to offer to you guys in thank you for all of the support that you've given me over the last couple of years, because I just rocked on and start talking and you start listening. So I'm very grateful to you. So put your thinking cap on. Ask yourself the question, what challenge am I having at the moment that I need help with? Or what have I had a challenge for in the last couple of years that I haven't gotten help with? Or what am I avoiding? Whatever it is that you need an answer to, I will apply the tools and call it out to you live next Monday, okay? Micheline Clancy says, amazing idea, absolutely love it. I love it too. It was like, bing. It was the opposite of what I used to do sitting in the chair. I'm offering the tools without knowing what the issues are. Now I want to know what the issues are so I can wrap the tools around it for you. That's the story. I want you to like, comment and share this post and tag somebody in it that you know has always wanted to come for a one-to-one to me and hasn't. Jenny Grant says, that is a great idea. Thank you so much, Jenny. So if you know anybody who has ever wanted to come to a workshop or come to Warrior Women or get me to speak in their business or come to me for one-to-one and they just haven't yet because they're sitting on the fence and they have splinters in their arse, tag them in this post. But we need to start interacting more on these live streams, because the more interaction that you have in here, the more you're pressing the love hearts and the more that you're talking and asking questions and sharing and tagging, the more Facebook is going to show this to people. And lads, listen, let's not underestimate the power of what it is that we're doing here, okay? If we help somebody through answering a question, we have the power between us to change the trajectory of that person's life forever. To change their life forever. Imagine you were just stuck in the same bullshit for years and you want to become unstuck. Now you know how, and you can do it in here with me on a Monday. So Trish Gary says, Nicola, how do you keep thinking of all these great ideas? Trish, I'm not joking you. I have ideas coming out of my eyeballs. I have so much that I want to do with this page and this tribe that we have built. My mind boggles sometimes. Do you know the only thing that's stopping me is time? Okay, so I am trying to rein in my time at the moment so I can do more of this stuff. Grace Collier is tagging Karen Smith. I think, Grace, I was raging I didn't see it today over in, Grace has a beautiful coffee shop in Duleek. It's called Grace's Place. If you're ever passing by, spin in. Suzanne Flood says, splinters in their arse. I know, it's a great one, isn't it? I certainly don't have splinters in my arse for anything because I don't sit on the fence about anything. There is no grey matter, there's only black and white. So I'm going to leave it there, and I want you to keep spreading the love. I want you to keep interacting and sharing and liking and tagging. So this is leading on to my next live stream tomorrow. I want you guys to help me build a tribe further outside. Actually, let me change my language. I want you guys to help me extend our tribe outside of Dublin and Drogheda. And I'm going to explain that to you further tomorrow. And you'll understand why today's post went up about failure. There's a little hint for you about what it's going to be about. Grace said, I'm sorry I missed you. No problem, chicken. I'll catch you again. Gabrielle Collins Lawler, I missed the idea you have. You'll have to go back to the start, Gabs. Kira McDonald, fab idea. See you tomorrow. I'll see you tomorrow, Kira. I am teaching a 6-week course in Duleek Courthouse. We're on week 3 tomorrow. We're doing good guns. It is absolutely brilliant. Can't wait to see the girls tomorrow night. Dr. Factor must text you all to just give you a little reminder. Right, I'm off in to snuggle me kids and me husband and have a cup of tea on the sofa. Slán.